Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Zombie King coming at you with a bit of different video. I went to a sneak peek today, so I'm kind of just telling you what cards I got today. I wasn't really looking for anything too competitive, honestly. I wanted to do the tournament to get the OTS packs. I was curious about that because I usually don't go to locals and all that. I can go to regionals, but locals aren't too close to me, and regionals are kind of like once or twice a year I would go to one. But anyway, so let's just hop into the cards that I got. So we got the Ultra that they give you when you come inside and buy the 5 packs, this, that, and the third. You got this Magician dude. You got the Sub-Terrors, the Rare, and the Super. They seem alright. They don't seem like they're super important to the archetype, but I like the rare one. Its effect is a lot of protection that I like. Then you got Spiral Trap. This is the one that takes the monsters. It's pretty interesting. Perform Call Dude. This is all of their higher rarity crap that I got. The Wind Witch, the only Wind Witch that people don't want at this point. Like, you kind of just probably run one copy of this, or you just get a Clear Wing just because it's Clear Wing. Like, you can find a purpose for it. Anyway, and then hopping onto the junk that I personally wanted, the Ritual Beast stuff. I got 3 copies of everything. Hold up, let me. Camera, stop moving. But yeah, I got 3 copies of everything as far as the Ritual Beast stuff goes. Just because I'll probably be playtesting the different numbers of it. I actually like this card just because in my head it's essentially like Elder in a sense. It helps you get your plays a lot faster first turn, just because if you don't open up Elder for the most part, or a way to get a card either engrave or banish with Win and Laura, then you kind of just break. And with her, I like that whole defensive part of like her. You can play this very defensively and like special summon one from extra deck, like the 32 dude, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I like that little niche combo order. And she's a 4, so she makes Exeasing a lot better inside of the deck. Exeasing was kind of like, oh, you have to use 2 beasts, spiritual beasts, and now you don't really have to do that. If you, let's just say you have Macrocosmos or really just Macrocosmos face up on the field, or if you have an ambush set, you can kind of tag out with her and another spiritual beast, and then you can Xyz go for like a lightning Chidori, detach a Xyz material, or you can go for a Castel, detach both, and since Macrocosmos up, they get banished again. So in case you have like another fusion out on the field, you can go back and like you can potentially use them as fodder for the next turn, or you can use them for ambush. If you get both engraved. But like, I like that little niche combo. I got 3 of these. I don't know why. I was kind of like, it has a nice mechanic with that whole banish face down crap, because I play side frames, as you've seen in like my other videos, and banish and face down, a lot of decks can't get that stuff back. I like that. I don't know. I'm gonna hold on to 3 of these and see what happens with it. I might use it for like a little niche deck or something. Clearly this isn't in the sets, but I got it because I'm going to experiment with a different variant of Cubics. I also have Cubics, and that runs Gold and Silver Gadget because they're both light machines. All of the main Cubic monster, Duza, whatever the card is. I just got it. Got the Shiranui stuff. I have Shiranui as well. What else? I like the trap. The monster is pretty good. It's very nice removal, as well as, I wish it was zombies. If it was zombies, as far as the effect goes, to, what is it? To destroy. Destroy is right. We should probably get this on camera. I can't even focus it. Yes, I can. Yeah, and it doesn't target. Yeah, it destroys. I wish it banished. If it banished, yeah, I would find a way to do that. I wish that I wish that it wasn't just zombie synchros. It could have been synchros in general, maybe, but it's just, I don't know. They did that so people wouldn't just be splashing it and like random ass decks, you just be like, what the f are you doing? Like, because I know it says the whole zombie tuner thing, and Theseus is now a card. So let's just say it says zombie tuner and non-tuner. Basically, you could just do a 5, like a 3 and a 2, or a 5, 5 being Theseus, and you could go into this bull and you just be like, all right, well, return the Theseus I just used. So I guess that wasn't a good idea now that I think about it. Whatever. Rest of the video. I got this from my boy. I have light sworns as well, but I don't run a pure light sworn deck anymore. I do the Sherry Nui light sworn. He might want to use this. I got 2 copies of that for him. I like this card. I don't know why. It's gimmicky as hell. I really like it for some apparent reason. And I might try it out in side frames just because the way I'm thinking about it is, in side frames, the way that it works is you special summon 2 at once, and then you have the option to synchro summon if you have the field spell on the field. So that goes from 2 to 1. So if I can play around with my numbers properly and keep my opponent's field low, I can either do one of 2 things. I can either negate an activation of an effect, special summon both, and then activate this and not go into my synchro, and then it would banish during the end phase, which is it's really ridiculous. Or what I can do is actually go into a synchro, but go into one of the ciphering ones. And the reason I would do that is the way I'm thinking the ruling would go, and I need to re-clarify this, so just don't go by what I'm saying at the moment. But when a monster that isn't technically yours leaves the field, it goes back into the possession of the owner. So basically what I'm saying is, I believe if you take your opponent's Omega and then you try to activate its effect to banish it, I believe it would go into your opponent's banish zone and then it would return to them during the next turn. Because it wouldn't make sense that it would go into your opponent's banish zone and then return back to them, because when it's not on field, you can't technically own it, and it would go back to the owner itself. You can't, like, it, that whole you having control of the monster, I think only applies on field. But that's a topic for another time. I'll get into that. I really need to look that up, because if that's the case, that'd be some broken shit, and I could just give my opponent a mega and be like, all right, you gonna give me back my Omega, I don't care. Or give it a Zeta and be like, all right, well, do what you gonna do regardless. Then we got what is it, Shinobird crap. I wanted to get more of these rituals because no one had them there. I don't know why. I really, some dude was trying to trade me a playset of like some spellbook stuff I had. I'm like, no, nowhere near. No, don't even. I would have done it if he was still there, just because literally either everyone gave away their rares or their commons, or like they didn't buy the set at all. And I only bought one like set of 5, so I was gonna be there for a second trying to find somebody with this. I can just get this online. It's not that big of a deal. I'll wait my week and I'll get the rest of the rituals, because everything else I already have from the set. I might get like the trap that allows you to special summon them during your opponent's turn, because it doesn't target. You might want to, during the end phase, do this chick to get their back row out, or if they're trying to overextend during the battle phase, or during their main phase before they like make an Xyz play, be like, summon this, or no, like get all that off of here. Yeah. The deck is kind of slow, but I mean, I'll figure it out. It's not supposed to be anything competitive. It was just something fun. This was kind of the deck I was trying to build before leaving, just because I was like, I came here, I know I'm gonna be here for a while, I'm gonna be bored, so let me do something at least with my time. Also, a thought I was having, I'm thinking about putting the Shino birds and these together, just because with 2 different things I'm thinking about. For one, their win. The main ones that you would run as far as the the warrior people, these 2 people, you know what I'm talking about. Their wind. So I would probably be able to get the fill spell of, whenever a wind returns to hand, you can activate the effect, blah, 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 blah. And you can also, like, possibly, like, not really Xyz. I don't think there's another 5 that you can do with him, or there's a tuner. But just that whole return effect in case I wanted to throw in Birdman or whatever inside of this deck. The reason I want to fuse them is just because of his extra normal summon. And with the Shino birds, a lot of them, they can't be special summons except by these guys. But that's not enough sometimes. Sometimes you want to be able to like really spam the board out and make it seem like, yo, I'm doing a lot of shit. Like I know what I'm talking about. And like not I know what I'm talking about. Like I know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like just doing a combo. What is it? This guy lets you draw one for each one that you do. So if I have an additional normal summon, and let's just say I special summon this, plus I end up activating this effect and resolving that makes it where I could, if I have a handful of monsters, obviously, I can potentially like +4 or whatever. And then, oh, that's also what I was thinking about this guy. Because he's a 5 and Theseus is a 5, what you could run is you could run the plant engine to get instant fusion from deck. Then like do this little combo, like discard one special summon him, get the extra normal summon, then instant fusion and attribute both of them to do you know what synchro I'm talking about. I forget. It's the one that allows you to summon Crystal Wing from your extra deck, even though it's a $75 card. I'm not saying I would do this in real life, but I'm gonna play test it though. Definitely. I'm definitely gonna play test this shit. I think I would do a 3-1 cut or a 3-2 maybe, just in case I want to do it more than once. Because this is not going to be OTK variant deck. I highly doubt it will. But anyway, this video is becoming kind of long. Oh no. And then we got that what is it, Cypher crap. I didn't get I didn't get anything else really good, I would say. I got the Ancient Gears, Zodiac Beast, what is this? Blackluster Soldier, Crystron, and Flower Guardian. That was kind of it. It wasn't like nothing else. And then the rest of this is just one of BS. One thing I want to show you guys is, see, I got my Final Fantasy mat, you know. When I was inside the shop, they had this Final Fantasy structure deck for the Final Fantasy game. What is this? Like, let me know if you want to see this. Like, cause this video is becoming kind of long and I don't want to post up like a 20-minute video because that's going to be a bit much. But this looks pretty interesting. I finished Final Fantasy 13, the game itself, and that was the only one I actually finished, like the series itself. I'm doing 10 right now, and I'll get into 10/2 just because I have the remastered edition. And they also had the 3 packs that they had at the store were 13, 10, and 7. 7's everyone's favorite for the most part. Then you have 10 that was remastered for a reason because a lot of people liked it. And then 13 was like kind of, I guess, the latest one. And Lightning got like, she's hyped. Like, people love Lightning. Like, Lightning is homie. But I'm not gonna sit up here and say like, yo, she's like the best chick ever. Lightning's homie, definitely though. But that's why when a camera was first adjusting, it actually zoomed in on her face. I guess because she is really the homie. But whatever. Yeah, that's kind of it. I don't know if you guys really want me to do a video of me opening this, and you want to see more about this, just let me know in the comments. And I'll hold off from opening it because literally, like, you can see this like little tear right there. I really wanted to open this. Like, I was about to open this on a bus on my way home, and yo, like, I'll open it with y'all. I'll do that for y'all. I haven't posted up a video in a minute. Y'all at least deserve that. So let me know. I also have I'll play more than just Yu-Gi-Oh! By the way, I do Force of Will. This is like a little side thing. I can put videos up, but wasn't sure if y'all would be interested. Just let me know. But yeah, that's it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.